What's up, guys? This is Jimmy's Garage, and this is my garage tour. Sort of. For those of you that don't really follow the channel, I recently moved from central Maine all the way down to western Massachusetts, and I went from a 4-car garage, which is really sweet, to a 2-car garage. No, you know what? It's going to be really sweet, and I think this garage has potential to be awesome. But the thing is, I'm still kind of getting set up, but I wanted to show you guys what's going on so far. So let's jump in. All right, so we're walking in the garage. Here's my wife's Jeep, which will always be in the garage because that was always my promise to her. She'll always park in the garage. And then you skip behind that, and there's my workspace. So as I previously said, I just moved here and I'm still kind of getting unpacked and organized. So you see there's a kid bike there, there's a kid bike there, there's a moving blanket over it, there's random stuff kind of everywhere. But on this wall, I hung up my loading ramps and my little lift ramps, sawhorse, and the ladder. And I'll put those license plates up on the wall to look cool too. And this right here is what I call my tool wall. It's not really finished and it's not really spaced appropriately, but I put a whole bunch of stuff on there that I usually use that I don't want to put in my toolbox. I got hammers, and I got pry bars and clamps and tape, safety glasses, you know, ear protection, levels, all that kind of stuff. And obviously 7,000 feet of air hose and extension cords. Now this is one really cool part that I wanted to show you. These toolboxes were my father's. He served in the Marine Corps in the early 70s, from 71 to 74. And he got these when he was in Okinawa, Japan, and brought them home somehow. I'm not sure. But they're awesome old school drawers that I think will be great for knickknacks and things like that. I could put all sorts of rando stuff in there. Actually, I already started doing that. And I think they're gonna be great when I actually build a workbench to go underneath for all my little things that I have to reach and grab frequently for. All right, so looking at the back wall, I got the old toolboxes there. I got my old Craftsman toolbox I'm actually in the process of emptying because I'm gonna use that space for a workbench. And up here, I got some storage shelves. And I'll probably expand this bottom one to have a little bit more shelf space. And I'll put the things that I use mostly. I'll put some toolkits up there, WD-40, things that I want to grab and use all the time. My pens and markers and stuff like that. And the top shelf here, I already extended. This was as far as it went before, but I put this board on, then I put some supports, 1, 2, and 3 on there. It's not the best looking thing in the world, but I was able to get my table saw and some other stuff up there, so lay off! Oh yeah, and sneak preview of this Viking 2000 P-Camp jump starter. I'm gonna do a video on this soon. It's gonna be awesome. And of course, this amazing US General toolbox that I did a full review on a few months back. It's awesome, and I'm still kind of filling it up. And then over here, once again, I'm still organizing. I got a bunch of sprays and oils and transmission fluid and all that kind of stuff for maintenance that I have to do on our vehicles, but probably going to expand those shelves also, make them a lot deeper and a little more heavy duty. And over in the back corner, it's still kind of clustered, but I have a really cool Cobalt workbench over here I'm going to do something with. This actually might be my wife's tool bench. I'll fill up the drawers with tools for her, so if she wants to do home renos, she doesn't have to go searching through my stuff to find tools. She can use her own tools. And of course, your kid wagons, because I have 2 kids, and beach chairs and stuff. Again, not sure if that's going to be a permanent place, but that's where they are for now. And going back over to this area, you see, I mounted my crane up here, which is a lifesaver. And if you lift heavy stuff and you don't have a crane, get a crane. They're like 99 bucks. It'll save your back. Get it. It was a little bit difficult to find the studs, but with the help of my stud finder, I was able to find those, put a 2x4 up there, and then mount a piece of angle iron and mount the crane. And now that's my lifter. And of course, I got my trusty Harbor Freight extension cord reel where I can power things around the garage. Because you know the only downfall of this garage is there's like no outlets anywhere. You have an outlet right here between the 2 garage doors. And then if you come by the garage entrance, you have an outlet right here. And that's honestly it for wall outlets. It's pretty sad. So I did the most ghetto thing I could think of, and I took a power strip that had a really long cord, and I tacked it up to the ceiling, and now that's hanging there. And then I daisy chained another one that is right over here. Come on, electricians, give it to me. I know, daisy chaining's a bad thing. I know, it's my only option. But I only have that power and a couple battery charges right here, as well as my bench grinder just for now until I build a workbench. And speaking of the workbench, I really need this to go right here because things like my shop vac and the trusty Fortress air compressor, they have nowhere to go. So I gotta build a workbench to have space to put them underneath so they have a home. No, honestly, stick with me, guys. I've been packing up, moving, unpacking, all that stuff. That's why I haven't been that active on YouTube in the past couple months, but I have a lot of stuff coming. I already have a whole list of video ideas, and now I have a new space to create great content. So keep watching. I appreciate you guys, and you guys take care.